Try to. If you don't send it to that, so you can change the camera. There's someone. If I say you don't enter, say, I see they look at you. See now.
Okay.
Talk, make I hear.
Hello. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's a pleasure having you this moment here in Power TV. Yes, we are about to commence in earnest, and we have a special guest here with us all the way from Israel.
Can share the link.
Okay, let us share the link.
I don't know your data. You want to share the link, are you? Guest.
Yes, testing. Testing.
Comments. Go down comments. There are people.
Testing. Okay, hi, traveler.
Hello?
Yeah, testing.
Mo wà lórí program kan ni. Torúkọ yín bá ti jáde, company ló ń wo ọmọ. Ìgbà yẹn show interest, ọ ń ṣe list mi. Ọ ń ṣe list mi sí tábà ti lórúkọ yín sí.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon. We're indeed, of course, about to start off, and let's invite Mr. Solomon Okere from all the way from Israel. We have to get some first-hand information from him on the state of Israel today. And of course, the ambush or the massacre that saw to the death of many children and every ones on the 7th October's attack by the Hamas. Yes, we shall be, of course, commencing in earnest. Wow, good morning. Good morning, sir. It's a pleasure of welcoming you. And today's wonderful discussion here. Yes, I've seen travel out with okay.
Hello?
Yes, I hope you can hear me.
Tell him to join using the link.
Okay, please, you can join me using the link at the description here. Yes, the link is posted at the description at the comments section. Yes, we are live and direct, and we want to get first-hand information. Mr. Solomon Travels Vlogs. Hi, how are you doing? Yes, please try to follow the link to join us, because we have a very important discussions here this morning.
That's a network step.
Yeah, as in France, wherever you're watching us from, this is from West TV. I'm about to have a very extensive discussions on the state of Israel today, having a first-hand witness of what transpired. He said he's there already.
You should allow him, have you?
Yes.
Yeah, he's there now. See him here now.
Okay.
Now, wait, he's your phone hanging. Yeah, click on guest.
Okay.
Click on that. Watch stage.
Oh yeah.
He has been added.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Wow, that is very interesting. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is happening here in Forward TV. It's a pleasure welcoming you, esteemed comrades, all the way from Israel. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Despite the noise, despite the missiles and everything, we are fine.
Okay. Good afternoon. I want to run a brief introduction to Mr. Solomon is international analyst and a blogger, of course. He lectures on, of course, issues bordering on humanity and an astute defender of the democratic process and fundamental human rights. All the way from Israel, joining us here in Forward TV. You are most welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so how is Israel today? How is Israel?
Okay. Yeah, Israel is still on the war. The war hasn't started yet. As far as I'm concerned, Israel is on a rage of going to war with Hamas. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you now. I cannot hear you. Oh my God, what is going on? Chimose.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I think you should be able to hear me now.
Yes.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Yes, can you hear me?
Can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sir. Yeah, yes, thank you so much. I wanted to know, sir, where were you the day this incident happened? Were you on the way or at home?
Um, on the faithful morning, on that faithful Saturday morning, I we were on a- I was on I was on my way to River Jordan, and when I wake up around 4:30 in the morning, I prepare to go to River Jordan to make a video to my followers on Facebook, and I started hearing the bombing in the morning, and whenever there's incident like this, you don't have to go to the desert because it's very dangerous. That was on the 17th of October. So I was actually at home when I began to hear the bombing. Oh, 7th. Is that 7th? Yeah.
That is, I know that may have sent some, of course, emotional trauma on you. How do you feel then, and following the invasion, this deadly invasion? I know you must have some emotional opinion over the incident.
Okay. Uh, Thank you very much, Mr. Chimezie. We I want to let people know in Nigeria or all over the world that Israel is always on the war edge every day from January to December. So it was not a shock to me hearing the bomb or the missiles. But I will let you know that the fear is always there when you hear about missiles. But Israel is a very strong nation. Whenever there is a missiles, there are going to be a siren that is going to give people warning, and there is this iron dome that intercepts the missiles. So we are not always in a complete panic, but a little bit fear that who knows what will happen next.
Well, I wouldn't blame the Israel Defense Force. Why such attack came to them by surprise? Could it mean that you said they have been on the edge of war almost year after year? Does it mean that they are not expecting such, or could it mean that they beat the Israel's intelligence defense to have unleashed such a level of damage and devastation, which has never happened in the history of Israel after their independence?
Um, Thank you very much, Mr. Chigozie. I'm going to tell you this. Like I said before, Israel is fighting from January to December. Now, from January to December, they fight. The army, they are always at war, sending missiles. It's either they send missiles to Iran or Iran send missiles to them. It's either Lebanon is throwing missiles or they are fighting with Lebanon on ground. It's January to December. There's always war between Palestinian and Israel, Lebanon, or Iran?
Okay, before we allow you to make your findings and, of course, observation over the what happened and the decision Israel has taken to address such unfortunate incident, being that Israel lost over 1,000 of their citizens, and it's quite unfortunate that such happened. I would want to know, sir, and at this time, I heard about an entire family that was adopted, and nobody knows their whereabouts. What is Israel doing to ensure the safety returns of these citizens?
Hmm. Man, that is a very difficult question that even the military men themselves, they are using intelligence to deal with. As somebody like me, I was also wondering what and how would they do that. But I must tell you, Israel are not, the Jewish people don't reason like Christians. I'm going to tell you, they don't reason like Christians who just take things for granted. S- So right now, they are going on ground to Gaza. They have given more than 24 hours to the Palestinians to move away from northern Gaza. So the military in Israel are moving in, and they gave them this morning, they gave them from 10, I think they give them like 3 hours or four to move away from Gaza. No matter what, Israel want to raid that Gaza and bring it northern Gaza down. Yes.
Okay, we understand that this war between Palestinians and the Israel state has been as long as the ages. But what gave rise to this most recent hostility that took the dimension it took in most recent times? Honestly, what would have led to this anger and agony unleashed on innocent children? I saw most of the children beheaded and burnt up. What type of bitterness is that? What could have led to such a bitterness in this 21st century? Sorry, it seems I'm not hearing you very clearly. Uh, you could add your voice. Yes, what could have led to this hostility? Most renewed hostility that was expressed on the 7th of October. History has been made, and such dates will never be forgotten. SM audience, are you hearing my guest? I couldn't hear him from my own end. What is happening? Let's see if you can hear him. Let's indicate via the comment section. Thank you.
They cannot hear me. Now they can hear me. They can hear me. Sorry. Now they can hear me. Chigozie, thank you very much. Let me thank you for the question. And I want to take you back to 1946, 1938, during the World War II. I also
Yes, I hope you got my question, sir. I said, what
yes, yes.
would have led to this?
Exactly, I got your question. Yes, I got your question, Mr. Chigozie. That is why I'm trying to refer you back to the time of Crusaders. This war has been on ground for many years. They are cousins, they are brothers. There's no doubt about it. They have melanins. They are considered as even black people. But now, in this Israel, this state of Israel has been colonized by many states, colonized by Turkey, colonized by Egypt, colonized by British. Now, I want to take you back to the old days when the Israelite and the Jewish people were living here. There has always been problem. The two of them has always been a religion problem, and they landed. Proper. Yeah, land. But during the time of Crusaders, during the time of Constantine, during the time of the Romans, Israel has always been like an scapegoat because they don't fight back. The Arabs stood here and fight back. Who's whatever um, war that come as Israel, the Arab will stay and fight. But the Jewish people left. As far as this history that I know, they ran to the every part of the world. Do you understand me? So what made them to come back to Israel is because of the World War II, the Hitler War. Now, what can happen when Hitler come begin they kill them for Germany? They come they think and say, I beg go. We will not get states, we not get our own country. I beg make we go back. Let's go back to Israel. But by the time they came to Israel, all the land has been occupied by their cousin. But I want you to know that not as if the land was without Jewish people at all. There were just few of them who were left in the land. They came to the land and began to buy the land from them. And the Arab accommodated them at the beginning. But when they begin to see that they are coming more and occupying land more, they begin to fight. That was when they begin to fight. They begin to fight. They have been fighting up till now. And in 1947, 1948, Israel declared state of Israel without United Nations. United Nations did not interfere, but they declare they declare state of Israel at that time. Now, at that moment, the United Nations, there was a vote, there was a referendum. So many states voted for Israel to become state of Israel. They also voted for Palestine to become state of Palestine. But Palestinians refused that Israel will never live with them side by side. Now, what will be the main problem? Go now. Be say they talk say Israel are not the really Jewish people. This Israel that is here now, they are not the Jewish people. They want to clear them out of the land and take back their land. They should go back to Europe. Now the problem where they get with this now.
Okay, they refuse that Israel will never live with them side by side.
Yeah, exactly. That was during when they declared state of Israel. But I also want you to know that, okay. And I also want you to know that not all the Palestinians want Israel to, they know, of course, Israel cannot live. They know Israel has already occupied their land. They want to stay with them. They are causing, okay, it's like having children outside. And now the children want to come back. You say they don't belong here. No, you can't change it. Now, if you don't mind, I'll tell you the difference between Hamas and the Palestinian people. So if you want to know that, let me know.
Yes, go ahead. It's very, we're interested to know about that. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chimezie. Now, many people don't know the difference between Hamas and Palestinian. Hamas is an organization who is acting terrorist. They are acting like a terrorist, which they classify them as a terrorist, claiming to be a freedom fighter, right? So Palestinian is a state. And I'm going to tell you, Palestine is very big. Jericho, you know it in the Bible, is Palestinian. Nazareth is known in the Bible, is Palestinian. Nazareth, Jericho, Gaza, West Bank, Nazareth, Palestine, no, Nazareth, uh, Bethlehem. All those people belong to Palestinian. Do you understand me? But their main target now is Jerusalem. Some of the Palestinians agree that they should, Israel will stay, but now they want that Jerusalem. Now, Jerusalem, they give problem now. And Israel have used the Jerusalem as a capital. As we they talk now, a capital it be for them. But them, they no agree. They said them, they won't use Jerusalem as a capital of Palestinian. So that is complicated. This is their problem. They complicated, my brother. Are you there? Okay, okay.
Yes, the conversation is interesting. We want to know more. They are dragging where to declare their capital, state capital. Wow. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, you see, there are things is very complicated. I will not lie to you. If you ask a Jewish, a Palestinian now, what do you really want? Some of them don't even know what they want. Some of them will say we don't want Jewish people to live with Jewish at all. Some of them will say, we must. It's so complicated, bro. Now I want to tell you something that you don't know. Even even the Arab people are divided. These Palestinian people does not go to Mecca. They cannot go to Mecca. They are, I mean, their practice is kind of different. That is why you see, even you know that Saudi Arabia is not interfering as much as they could be. You know, they no fit interfere now because of them. They don't believe in Mecca. They believe in Jerusalem. They want to use that Jerusalem for a particular purpose that is known for them in their hadith or something like that. So complicated, my brother. But the bottom line is they are fighting for it's religion fight. Now religion fight. Are you with me? You want to ask another question, or I should just go ahead?
Now, it's very clear that these are brothers or cousins, and the level of hostility have taken unusual dimension to the extent that they could chop up their children or children to their cousins' heads without any recourse. Yes, go ahead.
Uh, my brother, that is act of terrorism. Let us be honest. That is not a freedom fighter. Hamas is not a freedom fighter. A freedom fighter cannot do such. I'm sorry, I have to say. If you're a Muslim, those of you who support Palestinian, the difference between Palestinian and Hamas. You can't go to a village and completely eliminate families because it's come on. Even if I owe you something, you don't need to come and eliminate. You have to fight to collect your thing. You cannot give a life. So that's act of terrorism to me, my brother. Completely act of terrorism. So they are known as terrorists, even though they are using the shield of Palestinians to say they are fighting for freedom. Everybody deserve right to fight for freedom, but you don't have to. No, 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 no. So maybe okay. Let me. You-
Some of the opinion that they have been pushed to the wall and as such resort to any means possible. But I think Israel at this time will not take it lightly, regardless whether they are causing or not. They have crossed the red line, and let's see what happens. Okay.
yeah, Chigozie, make I tell you the latest where they happen now. Israel want to get into northern Gaza. They want to get into and leveled it. Trust me, that's what they want to do because all those Hamas live there. Now they have tunnels all over that side. and they want to make sure that place is level, whether you like it. United Nations is talking all over the world. They are talking. Israel, no one here. Now, since yesterday, they for don't enter there. Waiting make them never enter now because of the weather. And the weather, because of plain weather. Now it makes it they never enter. They have given them 6 hours, I believe, before evening time. This night, I know say they go enter Gaza. Okay. So Israel will do what they got to do. They started the fight, according to Benjamin Netanyahu, that they started the fight. Israel will finish the fight. And if Israel don't do it, what thing happen? This one will happen as small thing next time. If Israel does not take action.
Honestly, that is the more reason, of course, Israel must deploy every opportunity to silence the Hamas, because this act of terrorism could be, of course, repeated, unleashed on them again. And it appears that these Hamas are also fighting hard, of course, to make sure they resist the state of Israel. It seems there is some level of preparedness on the part of the Hamas, knowing fully well that Israel will come to retaliate. So, do you think that this fight or war will be very easy, of course, for the state of Israel?
I don't think there's any easy war. No matter how small it is, there's no easy war. But Hamas is nothing to Israel. Israel is intelligent, even though the intelligence were beaten out a few days, a week ago. Is this war may escalate if Iran or any other Middle Easterners want to connive with Palestinians to fight Israel. It's not going to be easy. But as it is right now, the warship from America has been here, and another missile ship was sent. United Kingdom also have sent their own warship. Israel is prepared to fight anything fightable. They said it. They don't talk and say anybody where they come, same they prepare to fight to no wahala. But them, that's what they want to do. They must enter there. Tony, I want to answer a question with Tony right here. Netanyahu PM is not a man of peace, unlike Shimon Peres for 75 years, no state of Israel. My brother, because you are not here, you don't know what is going on. They have their government over there. Yes, they have not completely got their government. I understand. They have their government, they have their police, they have their whatever. They have not completely gotten it. But not be saying now Israel, they hold them. Now Jerusalem, they hold them. That Jerusalem have the Western Wall. We are talking about King David, talking about King Solomon, talking about Christian. Okay, all this thing is complete interwoven between the Muslim and the Christian. Also between the Jewish people. They both own the place, but now they are fighting who is going to take the Western Wall. The Western Wall, Jewish people have their prayer wall over there that was built by their King David or King Solomon, and the mosque is there who also was built by their own whosoever. This is the problem. It's not about Benjamin not want to give them a state. Do you know that 10 days after the no before this attack, Israel have a meeting with Palestinians and gave them money. Do you know that Israel know they talk? Israel know they like to talk. 10 days ago, 10 days before they make that meeting, 10 days. Now then they give them money all the time. Now then they sponsor them. Now then they help them, give them water. Now then they give them electricity free of charge. Water free of charge, electricity free of charge. Now then they give them aid. But waiting Palestinian they want be say, and now this Hamas they cause them. We don't want state of Israel. They are so confused as well. Some people will say, no, we don't want Israel people at all. We want to finish them. We want to take the land. We want to send them back to Europe. Some people will say, now Jerusalem. That is why I say it's complicated. It's religion. Thank you.
Honestly, thank you so much. This is a very difficult time for you and everyone resident in Israel. There are reports that most of the missiles were not intercepted by the Iron Drones, and could that portend great danger if the Iron Drone could not intercept most of the missiles? Isn't that some level of course, something to fear about?
Hmm. Now, very good question you ask. Now, who no go there, no go know. Make I tell you, the Iron Dome. You see that within 24 hours, these people send about 50,000 missiles, and maybe now only two or three, now only two or three now in land. Among 50,000 missiles, I make an applause to the Iron Dome now. Iron Dome try 50,000. None of them, now only one or two. They cannot be 100% perfect, but do you understand? But me, we were there here. We were there here. With the fear. Sometimes boom. Today we don't hear them boom, boom, boom. But the truth of the matter is we sometimes when you don't hear boom, boom, you go fear. But we get that mind, say at least 90% say the missile is not going to reach ground. We are still living. Thank you very much, Mr. Chigozie, my brother from another mother. MC Matia, thank you very much. Open it. Yeah.
Much. Thank you so much, Mr. Solomon. I really appreciate your time and frantic submissions. Thank you for the update, and we'll continue to get in touch with you to know how you're faring and the state of Israel. May God
No,
bless the state of Israel. May God fight for them. May God give them peace that is in everlasting. Thank you once
amen.
again. Have a fantastic day. We are praying for
Yeah.
you over here. Wishing you all the best of the moment. Stay safe wherever you might be.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. And I I I want to apologize to all the viewers because the network is somehow probably Mr. Chigo saying yesterday I've been a day before we talk about this thing. I brought him to my platform and I say, make we enlighten people. But anyway, we are going to improve next time. God bless you. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, thank you once again, Mr. Tony. Thank you, Mr. PC Matthias. Thank you so much for joining in, and everyone, of course, who joined us in this moment. Mr. Ade Adeguwani, thank you so much. Have a wonderful and fantastic days ahead. Until we meet again in the next edition, remain blessed and stay safe wherever you might be. Bye for now.